They promised you freedom. They showed you dream lives on the beach, in vans, sipping coffee at 10 a.m. while the rest of the world rushes to work. But what if I told you that FIRE, financial independence, retire early, isn't what it seems? This video isn't here to sell you the fantasy. It's here to show you the truth. The hard, sometimes ugly reality of chasing FIRE in today's economy, especially in 2025. Because here's what no one tells you. Freedom takes more than saving aggressively and quitting your job. It takes emotional resilience, strategic planning, and adaptability in a world that's constantly changing. And more importantly, what you should actually do if you still want freedom. Let's break the illusion and build something real. Hey Money Mastery family, it's Emma here, and welcome back to the channel where we turn everyday people into confident moneymakers. What FIRE really means and why it became so popular. FIRE started as a powerful, rebellious idea. What if you didn't have to work until you're 65? The basic formula: save 50-70% of your income. Invest aggressively, usually in index funds. Hit a number, often 25x your annual expenses. Retire young and live off your portfolio. It was radical. It was empowering. And for a while, it worked. Why did it blow up? Millennials crushed by student debt wanted out of the rat race. The 2010s bull market made portfolios skyrocket. Fast people were burned out, mentally, physically, emotionally, and FIRE was the escape hatch. FIRE gave people hope in a system that often feels rigged, but the problem is, that system keeps changing. And in 2025, it's not that simple anymore. The reality of FIRE in 2025, it's not what it used to be. Let's talk 2025. Housing costs are through the roof, especially in cities with job opportunities. Healthcare is unpredictable and expensive, and early retirees often don't qualify for subsidized care. Inflation has eaten into portfolio projections, even for disciplined savers. Market volatility is higher than ever, with geopolitical instability and tech disruptions. Trump-era tax changes are back in effect, impacting long-term capital gains and high-net-worth investors. The truth? Most people can't just save their way to FIRE anymore. You can save 70% of a 40K income, but you're still fighting uphill. Housing, insurance, and education alone may eat your entire budget. And let's be honest, many FIRE influencers don't show the whole picture. They had six-figure tech jobs. They didn't have kids, debt, or medical issues. They built income-generating businesses post-retirement and still call themselves retired. FIRE is not one size fits all. And for many, it's a moving target, not a finish line. About saving. 60-70% of your income sounds noble until it steals your joy. You say no to dinners, no to travel, no to hobbies that cost money. You delay life, hoping freedom will come later. But what if later never comes? FIRE can become a trap, obsessing over every dollar spent, feeling guilty for enjoying life, losing friendships because you refuse to spend money. People think FIRE equals freedom, but done wrong, it creates a scarcity mindset. Freedom shouldn't feel like punishment. The harsh truth? FIRE can give you anxiety instead of peace. You might hit your number and still feel empty, because the real goal was never just retiring. It was fulfillment. The math doesn't work. If the rules keep changing, FIRE relies on assumptions. 7% annual market returns, 3 to 4% safe withdrawal rate, steady inflation, and tax policy. But in 2025, the rules are changing fast. Markets swing wildly with every election and economic shift. Interest rates shift rapidly, affecting bond yields and mortgages. Healthcare costs can destroy your projections overnight. Tax codes are changing under Trump's new policies. From capital gains to retirement account rules, you can't rely on outdated FIRE calculators anymore. You need dynamic planning, multiple income streams, a margin of safety. It's not about giving up on fire, it's about preparing for reality. So, is fire dead? No, but it needs to evolve. Fire isn't dead, it's just being romanticized and misrepresented. The idea of building a life you don't need to escape from? Still powerful. The goal of having financial security and freedom? Still necessary. But the chase for retire by 30 in today's economic climate can be toxic. Fire doesn't have to be extreme. It can be gradual, balanced, and sustainable. It's time to retire the fantasy and evolve the strategy. The new fire: flexibility, freedom, fulfillment. Here's what fire should look like now. 1. Coast fire. Save aggressively in your 20s and early 30s. Let compound interest carry you forward. Keep working, but without financial stress. 2. Barista fire. Semi-retire and work a part-time or passion job. Health insurance through a job while your portfolio supports the rest. 3. Slow fire. Build wealth intentionally and slowly. Enjoy life on the way. No extreme saving. Balance is the priority. 4. Lifestyle fire. Prioritize autonomy, purpose, and sustainability over quitting work. Build a low-overhead life that gives you options. This isn't about quitting work, it's about quitting what drains you. Freedom means waking up excited, not exhausted. What you should focus on instead. Forget chasing retirement at 30. Start building freedom now by increasing your income, learn in-demand skills, start a side hustle, launch a small business, controlling your expenses, avoid lifestyle inflation, and choose conscious spending. Investing consistently, dollar cost average into index funds or ETFs. Designing your lifestyle, remote work, flexible hours, minimalism, or geo-arbitrage. Ask yourself, if I never got rich, how would I still build a rich life? That question changes everything. My personal story: what fire taught me. I chased fire hard. I saved 60% of my income. I reached my number. But guess what? I still felt anxious. I still feared running out. I still wasn't free. Then I realized fire didn't make me feel safe. Agency did, options did, peace did. Now I work on my own terms. I travel. I say no to clients that drain me. I wake up curious, not exhausted. Financial independence isn't about quitting work, it's about working differently. That's real fire. If you're tired of the fake fire fantasy and want real freedom, like this video, so YouTube shows it to more people like you. Comment below, what does freedom look like for you? Subscribe for more honest, real-world finance videos that help you build a life, not just a portfolio. And share this with a friend who's been grinding toward fire without asking, is this actually making me happy? Because the harsh truth, fire isn't a destination, it's a mindset. And the sooner you shift yours, the freer you'll be.